It's Dutchess. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here. But we're doing daily tarot. Okay, so I already said my prayer. I already set my intentions. Spirit, what messages do the people who are watching this do they need to hear? For today. What messages are relevant for today? Wow. All right. Okay, and then we'll pick some charms. Okay, so I have some dragon cards that I pulled that I haven't really used on my channel yet, I don't think. I've had them for about a year, but they're really harsh when you like read the actual book to them, so I don't use them that much, but I want to start using them again, and I want to start using them intuitively along with the book, and so today I'll be doing them intuitively. So I have this dragon card that says the Time Guardian, you have time. We have Morgan Le Fay, healing. We have Athena, strategy. We also have the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, authority of surprise, the two-headed serpent, and then we also have 20, the knower, I am master of soul consciousness. And the numbers associated with these two dragon cards are 7 and 9. So we're in the year of 7, and we're also just finished up a 9-month here in February. And 9 is about closure, it's about ending karmic cycles, and it's about starting anew. So 7 is about health, healing, rest, and really listening to your body and listening to what it is that you need and listening to your soul and what's going on inside of you and honoring yourself, no matter what that means for you. Okay, and it's funny because we have the number 7 with the Time Guardian, but then we have healing here, and 7 is associated with healing, and then 9 is over here with the healing card, and 9 can be associated with like time and like the ending of karmic cycles and everything, so that's super fascinating. All right, so what I'm seeing is today, it's so important to take stock of yourself. I feel that right now, it's like the seeds are right below the surface. The seeds are right below the surface, and they're getting ready to pop through. Spirit's saying today is about taking stock, focusing on self, and really just taking alone time for you. Today is not a great day to be out and like doing a bunch of social things. Today is a day to stay in, to rest, to focus on whatever karmic cycles you just closed up last month and heading into this new month. Happy March 1st. To focus on what it is that you learned from those cycles and how you can continue to close them and really just leave that chapter behind, while also you're in an incubation period. You're like a seed under the soil right now, Spirit is showing me. And so it's like moving forward. Okay, it's moving forward astrally and spiritually, letting go of the past while being still and germinating in the moment. Right now is about individuation. It's about focusing on yourself so that your dreams can fully bloom and come through the surface. So here with authority of surprise and master soul consciousness, the two-headed serpent, this goes back to healing as well. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Oh, by the way, yesterday I did not take the advice of having a healthy diet. I ate so much bacon and I felt like horrible. I felt very, very sick. So I'll be taking my own advice today, cleaning up my diet and drinking a lot more water. But it makes sense right now, as we cross thresholds, we're about to step into the astrological new year of Aries season. And the spring equinox. So we're ending the cycle of winter, and this is all happening the 20th and the 21st. And we do have the new moon on the 21st as well. And so Spirit, we're in this holding period. It feels like we're in this holding chamber. I'm almost seeing us all in like this pod, like, you know, the little sack that like a seed sits in before it blooms, or even like the amniotic fluid, like the sac, I forget what it's called, that a fetus is in, the sac of fluid that it's in while it's germinating. Spirit's saying you have plenty of time, right? Here with the time guardian, you have time. Right now, you're the little fetus and you're the little seed. And you're either in the body or you're underground and you're germinating and you're getting ready to grow, but it's not quite time. You have time. You still have healing to do here. There's work that needs to be done within, okay? And especially here, I see there's going to be a lot of healing around, okay, this is going to be specific for some of you who feel shamed by friends or family for your spiritual work. Like, my family doesn't shame me, thank God, but they also are not really into it. So sometimes they think I sound a little like wacky when I'm talking about this stuff. But when I was younger, you know, I would get made fun of by friends or family. People gave me a really hard time. And so they call it like coming out of the broom closet, especially if you've had past lives as a diviner or as like a fortune teller or as a witch or whatever. If you've had past lives as this, you were probably persecuted and murdered for your beliefs and your gifts. Or if you weren't, your gifts might have gotten out of control and you could have hurt other people in the past. And then, you know, you hold karma in your heart. So this is not just about clearing a karmic cycle from whatever's going on in 2023 last month. This is about clearing karmic cycles spanning across all different lifetimes. So for some of you, it's like you're starting to learn how to come out of the quote unquote broom closet, and the healing that's going on is connected to both the throat chakra, because you can see this is blue here, and she has this scarf on the throat chakra, and I see there's a lot of energy moving there, but it's also connected to your third eye. So it's like you're speaking more openly and honestly about yourself and who you are and your gifts and what you like. And even if it's like it's not even about the spirituality aspect of it. Maybe you really fucking like anime and everybody around you thinks that's stupid. And it's like, you're like, I don't care. I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to scream from the mountaintops that I like anime, you know? It's like today is about healing. It's about connecting the third eye to the throat. There's also a ton of movement and healing in the sacral and the root chakra. There's so much stability coming in when it comes to healing and releasing sexual trauma, as well as healing and releasing trauma around stability. So if you never had like a stable home or a stable relationship, or you don't know what that feels like, there's a ton of healing going on there that's connected to the throat and the third eye as well. And then as you can see here with this purple, it is, I feel you have really strong guardians as well, because we have the time guardian and Morgan Le Fay. She's one of the most famous fae. So it's like, I feel like you have big, powerful, strong guardians, and they're watching over all of this. I also see the dragons coming in here with messages, right? Like that are coming in. I heard some of you are going to be getting clairaudience, so you'll be able to hear things more. And then some of you are going to have clairsentience, where it's like the knowing. And that knowing, that hidden knowledge, is coming from your dragon spirit guides, and it's going straight to your third eye. I'm going to say it again. You have time. You have time. Literally, Spirit saying, fucking stop. If you've been trying to force something, if you've been trying to move fast. I just heard Ricky Bobby, I want to go fast. That's you. But you know what? That's also me. So I get it. But they're saying, stop. You're not Ricky Bobby. You don't want to go fast. You don't want to fucking speed up this healing process. You want to sit in it, and you really want to move through it in a healthy way. And I see as well that you almost have these like two little guardians on your shoulders. This could be future children. Ooh, I just got covered in chills. That's for some of you. Future children that are watching over you right now that you're going to birth later on. And it's like they're here and they're helping you with the healing. I also hear there's like an elixir. One of them, okay, so this one is like wrapped around her wrist, and then she has this like elixir in her hand. There's one that's so close to you right now, whether they're going to be born soon or not. There is a future child, or if you're not planning on having any kids, or you don't want to have any more kids, there's a past life child, okay? Because I was saying this is not linear to right now. So there's a child. This could be a baby lost as well. Trigger warning, sorry if you've had, lost a baby in any way, miscarriage or otherwise. There's a baby lost, or a baby that's going to be born, or a past life baby that is right here on your right side. And the right side is about the masculine energy, and it's about what you put out in the world. And it makes sense because you're opening up the throat chakra and the third eye and being more honest about who you are. So this baby is here, they're close to you, they're right on your right side, and they have the elixir to your pain. And so actually it would be really beneficial if you could do a meditation and connect to this child and truly hear the message that they have for you during this time. You have time, this time of healing, okay? And here with strategy with Athena, Spirit's saying it's all for your highest and greatest good. This is a big protection mechanism here, I see, because she's like crouched and ready for battle. Taking the time for healing is actually so beneficial. You might end up in battle, quote unquote, if you move forward too fast. And it's like, if you just want peace, then this is the best thing you can do, is lay low, be protected, hold your boundaries, but don't go looking for arguments, and don't go looking to move forward too quickly. It's also too, I feel like someone around you has to realize your integrity. So it's like you recently had a breakthrough in understanding your integrity, your value, and your worth, which I'm pretty sure came through on the other daily readings. But it's like somebody else, because Athena, it was like she was in a contest with Poseidon to see, there was like a certain domain in Greece, and the people were choosing who was going to be their patron god or goddess. And so her and Poseidon had to show what it is they had to offer. And Athena actually gave the olive tree, and it provided them with so much, the tree itself provided them with so much that they end up choosing her as their patron saint. And so for some of you, I feel like it's the olive branch, like you are sitting and waiting and being patient, and the strategy is to just hold back until someone else is ready to truly see your integrity and value and pass you the olive branch. And then for others of you, it's like this person or people, maybe you've been underestimated by friends, family, or a lover, and it's like they're finally seeing how valuable and worthy you are, and how much they've been sleeping on you. And it took them a little while, but they're getting there. With the Hermit, it's really good today to just relax, stay home, clean the house if you can. If you have to go out, be really kind to yourself, drink lots of water, take lots of breaks if you need them, if you're not feeling good. Someone's got a headache or a migraine. If you got a headache or a migraine, please just rest. There's a lot of things that are going to be illuminating. Others of you are having Kundalini awakening, and this can come in the form of extreme emotions, physical pain, or like numbness or tingling. It can come in, just feeling all these like staticky feelings, like energy feelings, like the particles literally moving in your body. Some of you are having Kundalini awakening, so be really kind. And it's not quite there yet. Here with the Seven of Pentacles, like I was saying, it's all germinating, and so it's like the Kundalini's rising, but it's not quite there. And it's because there's more things that need to be illuminated within the self here with the lantern. But here with the black dog, I see that you have a spirit guide that's watching over you. This could be Anubis on Pooh, or it could be an actual dog that you had in the past that passed away. And then here with the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit's just reiterating, you have time, don't rush it. And then we also have the two-headed serpent, which when we think of the two-headed serpent, this is the Princess of Wands. And so it's like, I just feel this beautiful, cosmic, radiant, sexual energy pouring out of you in your roots chakra. And it's like that sexual energy is like creative expression, and it'll come out in the form of art. And so if you can make art or poetry, or even if you love to organize, like you don't have to be an artist, maybe you just really like to organize your house and make it look nice and feng shui your house. Like art can come in any form. There are so many ways to be an artist. There are so many ways to express yourself creatively. And I just feel like it's pouring out of you today. And there's just these major upheavals and shifts in your energetic field. And we have I am authority of surprise. And then we also have 20, the knower. He has an egg. Oh my God. He has an egg and he's like holding it and it's like sprouting a seed. Wow. Damn. Okay, and you can see it looks like there's like angel wings around him, again with the red and the blue, that throat chakra opening. So I am master soul consciousness. So this goes back to what I was saying about getting gifts of clairsentience, where you just know stuff, like where you just have this like hidden divine knowledge. And then also things are not as they seem, because you can see this is actually a Jewish tarot deck. And I learned that the Nazi symbol was actually another stolen symbol. So that symbol, actually, before they stole it and used it for evil, it meant like love and peace and like ascended master energy. And so they basically took it and perverted it and made it the exact fucking opposite of what it meant. And so I feel like Spirit's saying, like, you think you know everything, but things are not as they seem. Or you might be like me, where you're like really, really psychic and it's like you just know shit. And Spirit's like, we're trying to finally surprise you for once. So let us surprise you. So Spirit's just reiterating that. Let us surprise you. And things are not as they seem. Things are not always as they seem, and we're just waiting for that seed to come up. But it's up to you to be open to receive that, because I can see his left hand is like open like this right now. And it's about you it's about you as well to open up, let that creative juices and energy flow, and stop dimming yourself. Really be truly open and honest about who you are, what you love. This could even be someone who's like debating coming out of the closet. Like, you just got to be yourself, man. Do whatever makes you feel like you want to be alive and feel happy to be alive. That's what we need. We need a planet of more people who are just fucking happy to be alive and enjoying their lives, instead of so many people who are sad and not being true to themselves because society doesn't accept them as they are. It's just not fair. But okay, so this is Crazy Frog here. That's how I always see him. I'm like, do Crazy Frog. Bing, bing. Okay. Crazy Frog. I just heard, you drive me crazy. Okay, so I feel like that's you to Spirit, because you're like, I wish I could just know. But it's you to Spirit and Spirit to you. You're like, you drive me crazy with all these synchronicities and everything. And then they're like, well, you drive me crazy because you have to know everything. I also feel as well that this is the person who's like seeing your value and recognizing your integrity. They're like, you drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. So it's like, if this shit haunts them, they're waking up at night, or it's like right before they go to bed, and you're probably one of the first things they think of when they wake up, because it's just like in their head. But here with the watermelon as well, there's a connection to the divine feminine energy and Yemaya, the ocean goddess. Also, yoni healing. There's some yoni healing that needs to happen, because watermelon is not only good, really good to keep you hydrated, but it's good for your yoni. It keeps a healthy yoni. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And maybe some probiotics would be really good too, since we're working on that gut with all the healthy eating and water. And then also we have the Cancer ribbon here, which is just telling me, it's just reiterating that, you know, it's a time for healing. But also it's telling me too that, like, I feel like Spirit just said you are not even going to recognize your life by the time Cancer season comes around this year. So by the time June, my birthday is the first day of Cancer season, which is June 21st. So by the summer solstice, you're not even going to recognize yourself. You're going to feel like a completely different person. And that's why you're like under the ground right now, germinating. And it feels like, because you can see the seeds popping through, it feels like the seeds are going to be in full growth by the end of June. And you're going to actually see what it is that Spirit's been holding back from you to surprise you with. And you will finally know the truth. Because like I said, there is skewed ideology around whatever it is they're keeping from you. You don't know the full story. You can't see the big picture. So, wow. if you liked it, comment if you have something to say. I've been really enjoying the comments. Subscribe if you feel like it. Check out my friend Karen for daily numerology if you'd like to be updated on that. I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ron, God Source, for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth and we thank you for the advice. Amal Ra, Ashe Namaste, by the power of three, Samoda B always works, always a blessing. Also, Cornica got her privileges back at the neighbor's house. If you were wondering, I just rearranged some things and now she got her privileges back. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And I will see you another time. Okay, bye. Bye.